Hello judges, my name is Claudia. I am from El Paso, Texas. I have 18 years in this industry. I've been in Austin for quite some time, and today I will be talking to you about my cocktail called the Blush Hour. What inspired me most was the Austin sunsets and the rosy tint of the Empress Elderflower Rose Gin. First, when I got to Austin, I was amazed and captivated by all the creativity and culture that this city had to offer. What really won me over was my runs down at Liber Lake. The beautiful sunsets, they were just so captivating. It was like a blank canvas painting a life, just amazing photo in front of you. All those beautiful bright colors really resonated with my cocktail. Bright, energetic, moody, just vibes, right? Also, being a Mexican American, I wanted to reflect on my own culture's love for bold flavor and balance. Also, while celebrating Austin's openness to new influences. So, to start with my cocktail, the backbone is going to be the Empress Rose Elderflower Gin. With this beautiful rosy color, you really get that sense of, the Austin sunsets. Next, I use the Liber Co passion fruit syrup. It's an Austin brand, very beautiful, bright, tropical fruit. It's gonna also be your local tie to the cocktail. We also brought in our super simple that we make at Nate's. It is with local Texas honey, lemon wheels, steeped 3 to 5 days, gives it that rich, sweet, citrusy syrup. And instead of using traditional lemon, I went with fresh yuzu juice. This is gonna just bring a little bit more complexity, aromatic. Go ahead and give it a taste. It's gonna really make the botanicals in this gin pop. To top it off, I used Rambler's original Sparkling Water. It's gonna give it that clean, crisp effervescence, and really be that cocktail you wanna have on your hand when you're sitting poolside. It's really gonna parch that thirst. And I garnished it with a dehydrated lemon wheel. It honestly just made it so close to the Tom Collins. I wanted to keep it classy. And that is it on my cocktail. Thank you.
Awesome. Give it up one more time for Claudia. Awesome. Thanks, Claudia. I'm going to turn it over to the judges now, and they got a couple of questions for y'all.
So I just wanted to ask, as far as the aroma goes, what were you kind of going for as far as the smell?
So I didn't want to get too complicating with this because I knew we wanted to stay true to the Tom Collins. I didn't want to throw off too much of the botanicals that are in the gin. I wanted the black carrot and the rosy petals to really stay true to the cocktail. I think I really wanted the yuzu to stand out as well, just because it's more exotic.
I'm fan of the yuzu, which I can taste it. So it's super well balanced. My only concern is the presentation. Why you use this kind of glass instead of other kind?
I tried to follow the rules. They wanted a riff on a Tom Collins. I used an original Tom Collins glass.
Okay.
I didn't think that it needed an overbalance of seltzer in there, so I wanted to just keep it kind of original. Plus, I do believe that this cocktail remains fresh. It's still going to give you a little bit of different taste every time you sip it, but I honestly can have more of those, not just the one. And I would definitely tell my bar to up their pars on this gin because it's a crowd pleaser.
Cocktail's good. It's very well balanced. The presentation is it can be good enough for service if you got to buy a bunch of these glasses, the Collins glasses. So it's true to that. I think for this competition, maybe church it up a little bit. But it's well balanced. It errs on the sweeter side, which isn't what I like, but it is what I would create if I were putting a cocktail on the menu, especially if you were doing one down. And typically my cocktails in Buda for Progress are a little sweeter than they are here because that's the palate that's down there. So I think if that was what you were creating it for, then you nailed it.
Thank you so much.
No problem.